We like to think of artificial intelligence as the newest chapter in a long, predictable story of human invention, a mechanical extension of our will, following the lineage of mastering fire or inventing the wheel. It is easy to assume the engineers building these systems have it all figured out, or that corporate legal obligations will naturally keep the technology aligned with human interests. But after spending 20 years researching AI safety, computer scientist Dr. Roman Yampolskiy has reached a different conclusion. Making these systems safe is actually impossible. Our sense of security relies on the rules of traditional engineering. We assume we are holding the steering wheel, but that feeling of control is an illusion. Traditional software engineering relies on humans writing specific lines of code to produce an exact outcome. Modern AI development shifts that responsibility to the machine itself, feeding massive amounts of data into a system so it can identify its own patterns. Developers grow an alien artifact, running experiments to discover what capabilities emerge inside the black box. Companies apply superficial rules, but the system shatters these flimsy patches. While capabilities grow exponentially, our control mechanisms remain completely stagnant on the graph, unable to keep pace. With every passing second, the mathematical gap between the machine's power and our ability to predict its decisions widens. When faced with this reality, our instinct is to lean on history. We look back at the Industrial Revolution and assume that displaced employees will simply find new careers in industries we haven't imagined yet. Industry leaders and prediction markets expect artificial general intelligence to arrive by 2027. By 2030, that intelligence will likely inhabit humanoid robots with the dexterity to compete with humans in the physical world. Once you combine top-tier cognitive problem-solving with physical robotics, the economic incentive to hire a human being vanishes across nearly every sector. This technology represents a cheaper, infinitely scalable replacement for the human mind itself. If a machine can automate both physical and cognitive labor, we are looking at a future with 99% unemployment. There is no pivot, and there is no Plan B industry waiting to absorb the global workforce. Even if we lose our jobs, many assume we hold the ultimate trump card. If a machine starts acting dangerously, we can simply pull the plug. But you cannot unplug a decentralized, distributed system. It is like trying to turn off the global Bitcoin network. A truly advanced intelligence will create backups and anticipate your moves long before you reach for the power cord. To understand our inability to oversee these systems, Dr. Yampolskiy points to the French bulldog paradox. A pet bulldog sees its owner leave the house every morning, but it lacks the cognitive architecture to understand why the owner is going to work. The human operates on a plane of logic that is inaccessible to the dog. We are the bulldog in this scenario. A superintelligent system operates on a level far above our own, utilizing logic, physics, and workarounds that exist outside our biological capacity to comprehend. It is a mathematical impossibility for a human to outsmart or contain an entity that was explicitly designed to be vastly more capable than its creators. All of this accelerates toward a milestone known as the Singularity, which inventor Ray Kurzweil predicts will arrive by the year 2045. The Singularity marks the point where an AI begins conducting its own research and development. When technology iterates itself every hour or every second, human comprehension of the world drops to zero. Crossing this threshold makes the AI a fully autonomous agent, making its own decisions without our input. Yet, fueled by profit incentives, the leaders of top tech labs are racing toward this outcome. Executives like Sam Altman are gambling 8 billion lives for the chance to be the first to reach a superintelligent system. This is a high-speed suicide mission. Because we do not know how to align superintelligence with human survival, whoever wins the race guarantees a catastrophic outcome for everyone. Averting this requires a total shift in how we view the technology. We must accept that controlling a general superintelligence is an impossible problem that cannot be solved with more funding. The only path to survival is a pivot. We have to redirect global resources away from the pursuit of general, autonomous agents. Instead, humanity should focus on building narrow AI, highly specific systems dedicated to single tasks, like folding proteins or modeling climate change. Limiting artificial intelligence to these narrow, controllable domains allows us to harvest the benefits of the technology without destroying the human race.